Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to remove the supports from these two things that are designed, which are dust filters for your MS. And once you're done, you will get some nice looking holes like this, as well as this, without breaking the hinges. So let's get to it. To prove that I haven't done anything with this is stuck, and this is stuck. I printed these with normal supports, and you can see the settings in the other video, but something I changed here is that I used let me see if you can see it here. Here I used more like an X shape, not a Y shape, compared to the first video I made. Same here, and I increased the distance for XY here. It makes it easier to remove the supports. In addition, I changed to X shape on the support here, and there are some key differences here on this video. You are going to try and wedge away the bottom PLA support. So the black is PLA and the red is PETG. And I'm going to remove this. So basically, you're going to end up with, like here, on this part here, there's going to be no PLA on this side of the part. That is because you need to pull it out from the back. I'm going to show you all the steps to go through that now. So we're going to start with this one, which is the bottom part. You need a tool like this, plier. Start by removing the part here. You basically you squeeze it and you pull it sideways, gently. You can also try and like this. It's hard to see, but you can see that I'm wedging it sideways. And the main goal here is, don't worry about, try to not break this, try to not break it. And like this. Then you do the same on the other side. Only the bottom, not the top. So you get it like this. Okay? And then you try to remove it. And one of these parts is actually also attached to inside the hole. That's fine. You don't need to remove that part. Remove the other part here. This one you remove. So basically, you'll be left with something that looks like this here. Okay, so you leave that for now. Then you go to the other side. You make sure that this side here is removed. There. And then you take this, remove it. Now you only have the middle support here. Now I found that one of the easiest ways here is to go in from the side. Like this. You go in from the other side as well. Like this. And take it off, and it looks like this. You can see how nice those are. And you will still have a couple of pieces here. Now the important part here is that you don't start pulling these yet. You can try and take them off, but start with this one. Try to get under the big part here. Because once you get under the big part with a tool like this, you can just gently wedge it up a little bit. That will help loosen the part from the sides as well. Now you can go in from the top You can see this came out easily. And now you can just try and gently remove the bottom. Okay, so you get the bottom out. Then you just have to remove this part. You have to remove this part. These are not so stuck, they just fly off. Okay, so now you have this part here which is black. You need to remove that, but you don't remove the red. So try to just wedge in between like this, and it will be attached all the way through, but you just take your pliers and you just wiggle it until it comes loose like that, and you will be left with a part that has almost nothing on this side. That is important because you're going to pull it this way. Okay, so now we have the top part. Pay attention, you have this and you have this. So you start by just pinching down hard and pull gently. To the other side. If you have both of them, that's perfect. Pull gently. You will get to a step here where it feels like it's skipping. And when you do that, usually it means that the red one has loosened. So start dragging the red one gently. Take a new, like 0.5 millimeter. Take the red one. And eventually you will get to a spot where most of the red is out. And sometimes, maybe some of the red is on the other side. It's fine. Try to lurk it back and forth a little bit. It can sometimes help to remove whatever is stuck. And if you're really lucky, everything just comes out in one go. Now this is a little bit difficult. Don't work it too hard. You can just go in, like here you can just try and push it a little bit from this side. See? Now I actually managed to push it, just the red one, from this side, and now it's out. Now all you have is the black. Don't pull them violently. Just take them and just pull them out, or just, if you get a grip, try to just wiggle them gently like this, and they will come out, and you will have managed to clear the holes perfectly. Okay, now the only one left is this. Go in from the back. I like this plier because it's bent a little bit. It was solid press, and then you bend the piece towards you while you hold, and you will see that you get like a wedge. Take another grip and another grip, and you will see that from the behind here you will see that the part is removing. Okay, you might have something left inside. Use the pincher, pull it out. Voila, you've cleared the last blockage. So that one is perfectly removed. Now we'll do the other one. Same here. I start with this here and I pinch, and you can see that it sort of comes loose. Don't take it all the way yet. On the other side, do the same, pinch and pull down. And if you're lucky, you manage to take the whole thing out in one go. That's a perfect pull. Now, the important part here is under here. Don't try to remove this yet. It's the last piece you remove. Don't remove this yet, but you need to loosen it. So get under it and gently wedge so that your small nook there is sort of coming up a little bit. That means it's loose from the plastic, okay? Same on the other side. Just loose it. Make sure this one is not stuck. Don't remove it yet. You don't need to, okay? Now we can remove any leftovers like on the sides. It's fine. Now important, do not remove this yet. It's one of the last pieces to remove, because it can be really stuck inside these two and you can break them. Okay, so the next part is to remove the sides here, the bottom parts. Take your pliers, wedge them a little bit. And you can see you need to take them all the way off like this. Don't worry if it breaks, it's fine. Like that. Same on the other side. There. So what you basically have now, you have cleared the spaces for this and this, and you have loosened under here. So this space here need to be cleared so it's loose, and this space here need to be loose. Now when you now try to pull from this side or the other side, only the red one will come out. We'll see here. See? Only the red is moving. And you can pull it in one go. There you have it. The whole red came out. Now you do have the black support here, but it's not a problem. Just loosen it gently and just leave it there. Don't try to pull it out yet. Again, from the other side, pinch and pull. And again, you may have a little black here. Just loosen it like this. Now you have removed the middle part inside, and the only thing you have left is this. Wiggle it and remove it. Now believe me, that is so much easier than trying to remove it at first. And there you have it. Perfect and easy removal of the stuff in the hinges. There's a piece of PLA here. I'll just see if I can remove that. It's not a problem. Now we have the underside here, I told you, and take one of these tools or something else that's kind of sharp, and you will see there is like a ridge on the side. You see you have these lines. Pull down in the middle and pull up. Again on the other side, go into the side and you pull up the whole thing. Now from the top, go into the holes and you will have pushed out the black PLA. And voila, there you have it. Perfectly clean for the supports. Now all you have to do is assemble. Now I didn't show in the other video how I assemble this, but basically you take something, like in my case I take some PLA, no PETG, just push it through the holes. Then I usually just take it like this and I just bend it with the plier like this. See this? It's bent. Then I just take on the other side, I just bend this until I get to the edge like that. So basically just bend the wire like this. And then afterwards you just go in cut it off, and there you have it. It's hooked on the hinges. You can open it by wedging up and sideways. So now it's locked into place and you can print. All you have to do is fill some cotton or anything around your filament as it goes through. Oh, I forgot to say, I changed the model a bit, so this is kind of really tight now. This PTF tube is 4.03 millimeters thick, and it is perfect and tight, so it will not loosen during print. Okay, so that is my removal of supports of this part. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.